Out having an Eagle in here. We have a very special guest joining us right now. Like I said, a Philadelphia Eagles legend, Freddie, Fast Freddie, the Sultan of Slots, the people's champion, Freddie Mitchell. What up, my man?
Man, I'm so excited to be here right now. You don't understand. I always see you guys in the studio. I love the show. Educated opinions. I love that. And I really, really love you guys. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, Freddie. Keep going.
All right, pay me later, though.
Yeah, I got you. I'll take care of you. Now, let's start with Sunday night. The Eagles are in Chicago. They're going to close out Wild Card Weekend. So how do you like Philly's chances going into Soldier Field up against that Bears defense?
You're a believer. I can see you wearing that green suit. You are a believer.
I believe in magic, Freddie.
You believe in magic, right?
I do, yes.
And one thing that you have to understand is there's a rookie quarterback.
Huh?
You know, we have so much experience, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have so much experience, and they have the rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
First time in the playoffs, second-year guy.
Playoff rookie.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be that cold.
Yeah.
It's only going to be like 40, 50.
Right.
I can do that.
You can do that.
I can play. I can go sleep. Now, would you go sleeveless or would
Oh, yeah, I'm going sleeveless.
Yeah, because you
you're not
have to
going
understand you're tough.
Yeah, I'm tough.
Okay.
I'm going to bundle up on the sideline, though.
It's wearing 7 layers. Who's he kidding? Honestly.
It's funny because
Hey, I'm trying to show off for the company.
Look, we're talking about those two quarterbacks. Trubisky's in his second year, but Foles has something magical going. If you're a teammate of Nick Foles coming into this game, knowing that on the other side is a guy who's never seen the bright lights of the playoffs, and in our building, we've got a guy who's got a Super Bowl MVP. What kind of confidence does that give his team?
You know what? It's amazing confidence. And the confidence that they have is that Coach Doug Peterson, he is actually game planning for Nick Foles' positives and what he can do well, which is amazing.
Right.
And it's opening up the whole offense.
Yeah.
You got Alshon Jeffries actually catching balls now. It's not
That's
just
a good
Winston
point.
Ertz, you know what I'm saying? It's everybody. Deuce Daly, the name is not being mentioned a lot, has done a great job with the running backs and getting them prepared and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Malcolm Jenkins.
Yeah, how about that?
Did you hear a stat that he played every single down on defense?
incredible.
That's crazy.
That's unheard of.
Who does that?
Right. Who does that?
It's
Mr.
amazing.
Durable. Mr. Durable.
Freddie, until we saw the Eagles call a double reverse pass to a tight end and a backup running back and a quarterback in the Super Bowl, you had the most famous play in Eagles history. It was 15 years ago. Eagles, Packers, Brett Favre was in the building.
You're aging.
McNabb is facing a 4th and 26 with the season on the line.
Why'd you say, oh?
Yeah, you're trying to make me cry on TV right now because you have like this mic'd up. You can hear what's going on.
Yeah.
You feel like you're there.
We feel like we're there. What was it like to be
15
there?
years ago.
You know
Take us
what?
through it.
I was just really focused. I've been open all game, being a receiver.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
No way, Freddie. You were open.
Talk about it.
So my job is to find the holes in the defense.
Right.
You know, and I actually told them before, I was like, hey, man, they've been leaving me open on these routes.
Right.
I'm going to be open. Just throw it to me. So they were like, you know what? They listened, actually. Andy Reid listened and threw it to me. I was like, man, I just need to catch this ball.
Right.
I've been doing this all day. You know, I'm not a fantasy football type guy with these numbers.
Right.
I just keep the chains moving.
Talk about
You know
it.
what I'm saying? I got to secure the pack.
Right, secure the bag.
So that's what I was doing. I was securing the catch, and I was making sure that it was a first down, and I'm sure Aaron Rodgers saw me put on the belt.
Let's get into it, Freddie.
I mean, talk about it.
You did it before he did, right? I saw Aaron Rodgers do that first time. Like, oh, it's the Freddie Mitchell belt thing.
That's what I thought.
But he gets the credit for it. What happened in history here that this
You know what? Quarterbacks always get the credit. You know what I'm saying? It's a position thing.
So what was it called when you did it?
It was the People's Champ. It was the belt.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, it was for the city of Philadelphia, though, because everybody loved a hard-working slot receiver, and that's what I did. I said, you know what? I am the People's Champ.
Joe Frazier, Bernard Hopkins, a tradition.
Yes, I am that Rocky you're looking for.
My man. You know, we faced you after Randy Moss did it.
Ooh.
And you pulled up your pants.
Saw that. You saw that?
Yeah, I know what you was doing, bro. It was a shot at Randy Moss.
It was a
I was on the
huge shot.
sideline. I said,
You saw that after
Yeah,
the
tell us
touchdown.
what happened.
well,
I don't
you remember the wild card game where
Of course.
he pulled down his pants, Randy
Yes,
Moss did.
yes.
We ended up facing the Eagles. And, of course, he wants to take a shot at Randy Moss. So when he puts on the belt, before he puts it on,
You pulled them up?
I pulled my pants up when I scored a touchdown.
Okay.
I told Troy Aikman, I said, hey, I got something for you, bro. You know, because I'm always doing something crafty or saying something or
It
whatever.
was a slick shot.
It was
well played.
pretty smooth, right?
Well played.
I love that. And coming from you?
Yeah, I saw that. I peeped
I
that.
like that.
Sometimes you have to do stuff to get people to look at you. Sometimes you just have to be in the right place at the right time. So let's stay in the past, but what?
Ooh, that's a great tie-in. Okay. I love that, Kate.
Appreciate you. Let's talk about Super Bowl last year.
Yes.
You're in the crowd somewhere. Justin Timberlake's doing his thing at halftime, and he goes into the crowd and takes a selfie with a kid. I don't know if we have any footage of it, maybe not, but everybody saw it. You're right there.
Look at him.
With two phones, mind you.
I'm right where I need to be.
I'm not going to ask you why you
Freddie.
have two phones.
That's
but
Brian Westbrook's phone, by the way.
I don't want to hear that. You're fine. What happened throughout this moment and afterwards? Did you know this was going to
I
happen?
did not know. All I knew that these seats cost me $10,000. And I was going to say,
The Eagles didn't compute?
yeah. So I'm like, you know what? These seats cost a lot. He better come somewhere near me, you know?
Yeah.
So when he came up and he was right there, I'm just like, I started fangirling. I was like, yeah.
I got this.
Yeah. So I was like, you know, I wanted to hug him.
Yeah.
And then I saw him taking a photo or whatever else, and then my phone just started blowing up, and it just died. It was that good. It just became viral, and I'm like, what is going on? I don't know.
It's amazing. It's time
Where
to
was
play.
Brian Westbrook that you had his phone?
Man, you know he's shy.
there is.
He's like.
Did he jump out of the way?
Yeah, he left. He left me. He's so shy. So man, and look at this selfie kid.
Selfie kid.
He has more followers than me right now.
That's nowadays.
How do you do that?
It takes one selfie and you're blowing up nowadays.
But I sacrifice a lot.
That was before social media, man.
Yeah.
You would have had like 1 million followers in today's game.
Yes.
No, we came in too far.
They
behind.
need to follow both of us. They need to follow us.
Yeah, you're right.
We need to start this.
This guy invented the discount double check. You see any of that State Farm money, Freddie? You see any of that?
Should have got some insurance on it.
Okay, let's take it to some of the current guys. You're obviously a big personality. We're having a lot of fun here, but this Antonio Brown story is rocking the football world.
Yeah.
What's your take right now, and do you think Antonio Brown will play another down with the Pittsburgh Steelers?
My take is real selfish. You know, I think this is a selfish move for him to break up everybody's mojo. I don't know what's going on. I don't know the intricacies of it or whatever else. But I mean, I was sad that Le'Veon Bell didn't play,
Right.
and I think that. I think Tomlin's really letting Ben do what he wants to do.
Ben,
and
not Antonio, Ben.
Yeah, and I think that both of them are on each other's side because they won the championship together, and they're like, hey, everybody else, you know, you're expendable.
Yeah.
So it's just hard to say. And now he's got the leverage, though. AB has the leverage because they signed him to a big contract.
So let me ask you this. They talk about Antonio Brown getting into it with Big Ben, and that's part of the reason, and there could have been some friction before that. You were on a team with McNabb, on a team with T.O.
There was friction.
There was friction.
There was a lot of friction.
And did you see any of that ever get resolved, or did you just see them go separate ways and never return back to any common ground?
Well, I had friction with Donovan McNabb. Not
Okay, so
throwing
what
me
did
the
you
ball.
do?
And I shut up because I know that he can dictate my success in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Being a receiver, and I wasn't a first receiver, so he didn't really have to go to me. You know, especially when you have Brian Westbrook on the side as a safety valve.
Right.
You know, you're gonna win every time with that.
Right.
So I had to really play the role. AB is a game changer.
Yeah.
He's a game changer, and he needs to be fed. And he has the second receiver, Juju, catching more balls than him, shining more than him. It's just like, you know, you're not feeling, you're hungry.
Yeah.
And T.O., you know, when T.O., the friction with T.O., the thing that happened there is when T.O. got hurt, Donovan was like, oh, we've been here before without you. And I'm just like, oh, man.
Can't say stuff like that.
You can't say that, man. This dude just broke his ankle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't really
And we're
say that.
sensitive. Receivers are sensitive.
Yes, exactly.
Well, Freddie, you said the word game changer. Nick Foles is a big-time game changer.
Yes.
Big time. We believe in the magic of Nick Foles here, so much so that, you know, Chris Long's locker became a shrine in the Eagles locker room. We have our own shrine over yonder, and you're kind of perfect for it because your hands had a special power during your career, so much so that it was like they were their own separate entity.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a special player, you know, and players like myself, you know, take advantage of every opportunity because he doesn't get much, you know. I just want to thank my hands for being so great, and I don't know. I'm just happy that we won.
It's an iconic line. You also came to press conferences with oven mitts to protect those. So to that end, do you believe in the magic of Nick Foles?
100%.
Would you like to come to the Shrine with
Does
us?
Tampa Bay believe in Fitz magic in the first week?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
so absolutely.
Right. Let's come on over here.
Let's go.
I'm going to remind you, please,
I will
there's no
remind you of that
phones.
comparison.
There's some decorum over here, okay?
Right.
So let's just keep our voice down. This is a special place. And we have a jacket required policy. If you wouldn't mind putting on this Eagles starter.
Man, thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Man, do you remember starter jacket?
Of course. Do I remember? Yeah.
Am
They
I
print one
aging
every day.
myself?
Now, if you believe you can cross the threshold, let's come on. It does not repel Freddie. He gets in. So now, Freddie, what better to add for you?
Kyle, voice down, please.
You're right, Nate. As the curator, I get excited sometimes.
Yes.
We have some green
I
oven
miss
mitts.
you.
Here, you take those as I take us through the shrine. Now, remember, we've been doing this. Obviously, we have Nick Foles' book. We have the Virgin Mary. We have the nature boy, Nick Flair, ravishing Nick Rude. Peter submitted a mysterious green sky on the eastern seaboard that was a sign for things to come. Freddie, would you like to submit to the Nick Foles shrine?